Hey there guys, welcome to West Texas in April. You know what that means? It's stinking windy, but we're still out here shooting video reviews. And today I'm gonna tell you all about the Evanix Airspeed, this time in 22 caliber. All right, so you guys already saw the intro. You know we're shooting the Evanix Airspeed 22 caliber, and I'm not gonna bore you with all the new bells and whistles that this model has because they're exactly the same as the 30 caliber. The only difference with this gun is that it's in 22, has variable power, comes with 2 magazines. This time they're 10-shot magazines in the 22, has a shrouded barrel. This one has a 1/2 UNF, so if you wanna add a moderator on the end and make it even more quiet, you could do that. Although I'll tell you, I find this gun pretty daggum quiet. There's mechanical noise. You're really not going to be able to do much about that. But the muzzle noise is actually pretty quiet. So I would have no problem shooting this in my backyard at all. Of course, I have a pretty huge backyard. But when I lived back in town, I actually had one of these, shot it in my yard, had no problems. So let's talk about some of the other things that are a little bit different. This thing shoots really fast. So if we're talking about the 18-1-3s, we're getting over 1,000 feet per second, which is over 40 foot-pounds. So just so you know, that is smoking in this gun. Now the thing that really surprised me is even though we're pushing that kind of velocity, we still got some really good accuracy. And I kind of had to go back to the one thing that's the most important thing about accuracy, and that's the guy behind the trigger. So this gun is not a tea-sipping, doily, finessey little gun. This is a grip it and rip it gun. So you want to grab it, you want to manhandle it, you want to hold it, and you want to put the lead downrange where you want it to go. And then this gun really responds. So I'll tell you, when I'm shooting off bags like this, I'm actually resting it, I'm holding it in my hands, and I'm gripping it like I mean it. And then the gun really gives you some really decent groups. I really like that about this. That's how I'm gonna hunt with it, right? So if I take this out in the field, I'm not gonna have like my little rest and my little 3-point standee and my little bells. I'm gonna be gripping and ripping the gun. That's what I'm gonna do. And that's what this gun, that's what it gives you. It gives you your best results when you actually treat it like a real gun. I love that about this. Now, the thing that really shocked me about this today, I'm out there shooting and I said, hey, let's see how fast this thing will go with some lead-free pellets. So we tried the Barracuda Greens, which were, they were okay, not great. But then we went over to the GTOs, and not only were they cruising like almost 1,200 feet per second, but they were grouping at 50 yards. In fact, they were grouping nearly as good, maybe even better, minus a flyer, than the lead pellets. And that just blew my mind. So we're talking really fast, lead-free, accurate, and just a ton of fun to shoot. All right, before we get to shooting, one more thing I want to tell you about that shot count. This thing's going to give you, depending on where you have, your power adjuster, and really the power adjuster on this isn't like hundreds of feet, it's like tens of feet, so maybe 60 to 80 foot per second spread on the power adjuster. But you crank it all the way in, you will get a few more shots. You probably get maybe 60 shots per fill. You put it full power, you're going to get 30 to 40. If you want more shots, slow it down a little bit, or you can just open it wide open and just go have a lot of fun at full power. That's going to do it for now. Let's get into some shooting. All right, I gotta tell you guys, I probably haven't had this much fun with an air gun in some time. I love semi-auto. In fact, I had such a hard time with the target because you just keep shooting and shooting and shooting, and it's hard to kind of take your time and be really calm, and I just don't got it in me, guys. I just don't got it. So if this is the kind of shooting you want to do, you want to grip it and rip it, you want to have fun, you want to destroy targets downrange, that's what this gun's all about. If you want to learn more, go to www.airgunproshop.com. My name's Rick Utzler. Thanks for watching.